So, hey, greetings, salutations. Glad you picked on this one. So yeah, today we're looking at a film called Dead Heat. So yeah, what was this film about? Well, it's about a LAPD police officer who was murdered while attempting to arrest zombies who have been reanimated by the head of Dante Laboratories in order to carry out violent armed robberies and decides to get revenge with the help of his former partner. And yeah, this was a buddy cop action zombie comedy film. I gotta say, this one was pretty good. When you have, like, say, like, you even have a cameo from acting legend Vincent Price in this film, so you have that. I had never seen this film before, and I'm gonna be honest, like, every time I've seen a movie, for this show in which I have never seen before, sometimes, or actually a lot of times, there'll be moments where I say, happiness, joy, check it out, and all that. And that's the case for this one. In that, I'd say this is a film that is honestly worth checking out. And I gotta say, the opening sequence in which they are trying to stop a robbery is kind of funny. Like, they're, like, there's a giant, like, the classic ones from the 80s, like, like, say, bombs, Uzis and all that stuff. It's, like, the classics and all that. It's kind of fun. Like, there's even a sequence in which a guy, has, like, a pineapple grenade, and then he's going to say, he drops it and he goes like, oh, shit. Uh-oh. And I thought, okay, that's pretty fun. Mostly because, like I say, yeah, it's an action comedy film. I could see this film coming out today, and it could be be done pretty well. It's kind of like has the vibes of some, like, say, a Frankenstein film, in that, like, he's back brought from the dead, but at the same time he can't really die, in a way, so he's kind of indestructible. And I did one of the things that makes this film pretty good. Yes, it has a bit of a horror element to it. At times, whether it is, like, say, there's even a moment where I thought, I'm getting some Evil Dead vibes. Like, say, they are trying to get information on their, like, their target. So they go to a restaurant, and, like, some crazy stuff happens in which the owner goes, like, say,
I don't know what it is, but suddenly I've lost my appetite.
He flips a switch, and then all the meat comes to life. And that's because it kind of reminds me of the sequence from Evil Dead 2. That was pretty fun. It was pretty fun. I kind of enjoyed that idea of it. And it was kind of exciting. I did also, as the film goes on, yes, there are some moments where I kind of like some goody gumdrops. I wish I could find this clip. Like, there's a sequence in which when the bad guy, which is named Dr. Ernest McNabb, who's played by Darren McGavin, who I believe he was the father in A Christmas Story, and like one of the sequences and when he goes, like, say, okay, cop, now you're going to go away, because his name is Roger Mortis. Like, say if they had tried to, it's almost like, say, rigor mortis, I guess. And I did love it, like, say how he goes like running away on a runaway what's the word, ambulance, and then as it goes on, like, say, it has a giant explosion and all that, and there's a sequence in which, like, like, everyone's picking up the body bags, and then he pops out like a mummy and all goes, and then all the cops go like, stop, 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 and he goes like, say, and he pulls out a badge and say, I'm a cop, and he goes like, okay. Yes, this film has a sense of humor about it. Like, there's a sequence in which he is trying to go to the base of operation, in which he knows, like, say, okay, here's the bad guy, and all that. And so he's, like, walking around like a lumbering little zombie and all that. And then he is just going to say, okay, like, y'all don't want to play. Y'all aren't gonna want to play, please.
Get him! Get him! Get him! I told you not to get up.
Don't play. But they came to play. He tells them what for. Yeah, I thought this was pretty good. I thought this was a lot of fun. It was a lot of. This one was something that is worth checking out, I thought. Like, there's even a sequence in which, like, it's him versus another zombie, and they're just shooting their Uzis at each other. I guess I can totally be wrong if that's an Uzi. And they're just, like, going to say, okay, who's gonna fall down first? Who's gonna fall down first? But, he just shoots him, and then he ends up getting exploded, because just pushes him into a room where, like, oxygen leaves you. It's pretty great. And this is a film that is honestly worth checking out. That's just how I feel about it. Have you seen the film called Dead Heat?